What's up guys, it is Chris back with another watch video, and today we are talking about 9-4, a brand that I have featured on the channel a few times, and this is their Culture Chronograph. This is actually a chronograph that I featured on the channel before. However, this is their completely updated, upgraded version of their Culture Chronograph, and you can see this is very different from their previous version, and it is very, very good looking. 40 millimeters, 48 millimeters lug to lug, 12 millimeter thickness. It still gets that Meca-Quartz Chronograph movement, the VK64, which is made by Seiko. It is now in bi-compax layout. You get Arabic dial on this one. This is the sand version. It sort of plays like a salmon dial. And this one comes in at $169 on their pre-order. Sign crown, 100 meters water resistance. You get their new logo there. As you can see, their logo was updated just a little while ago. I think this is one of their first watches to actually feature their updated logo. I like it better, I have to admit. There were comments in my other videos about their logo, about their looking like a road sign a little bit, and a lot of people like the name there. This looks a lot better. This gets an Arabic dial, which looks really, really cool. A rally leather strap, a signed buckle, sort of a generic buckle, but considering the price, that is not a big deal. Dome sapphire crystal, as you can see. And the applied indices, there's like two sets of applied indices. You have those Arabic numerals, and then you have the little dots of lume. Those are actually applied and nicely filled with lume. I'll do a lume shot at the end. I also have some other versions here as well. This is the Aventurine dial. This will be $169 on pre-order as well. And you can see that it gets a Aventurine dial. It's sort of like a reverse panda. The reverse panda here, the subdials are silver. That dial is sort of like a blue-black with, of course, the specs in it. It's made out of glass specs. Looks so good. Again, same applied indices, little red element on that second hand as well. Let me start the chronograph. Sweep second, of course, because these are Meca-Quartz, so looks really good. And then one that I think my good friend Rock the Watch is going to love. This is the Panda dial, and you can see it's a sandwich panda. They do a really good job here. The subdials are in black, and you have a white dial. It's a very nice enameled white dial. That chapter ring is black. These two get a silver chapter ring. It's a tachymeter as well. Screwed in case back, which is also signed. As I mentioned, 100 meters water resistance, and I'll start the chronograph on here as well. Just really good looking watches for $169 for these two. I think this is a little bit more expensive. I think it's like $5 more. I don't know why. $175. Worth it if you are looking for a Panda dial watch. This is a good looking Panda dial, and these are really well made. They've upgraded the cases, so as I mentioned, these are 40 millimeters now, and you can see the cases are brushed and polished. You have like a chamfered edge here, a lot nicer. I think these are really well priced chronographs for what you're getting. Very quickly, I'll throw one of these or all of them on my wrist so you can see them, and then we will do a quick lume shot and wrap up the video. Very quickly, today I am wearing the Benris Type 1, a watch that I just recently did a review on, a reissue, limited edition of 1,000 pieces from Benris. Very cool watch. Very excited about that. So let me try each one of these on. I'm going to try the Panda on first so you guys can see that on my 7.5-inch wrist. And you can see this is actually a very nicely made strap, very comfortable, good looking watch. And let me restart the chronograph here. Really cool. Just very, very good looking watch. It's I like this Arabic dial. I'm not sure if they're going to come out with some traditional dials on here. They probably will eventually, but I think these look very, very special. I really like them, and I like this Aventurine as well. If you're in the market for something that's Aventurine, this is a really good price for an Aventurine dial with a Meca-Quartz chronograph. Again, really smooth operation on this chronograph. Beautiful watch. Very excited about these. I really, really like it. And then the last one is that salmon colored dial, that sand dial. Again, it would be between, for me, I would choose between the Aventurine or the salmon dial, this sand dial. And like I said, my good friend Rock the Watch, I know which one he would choose. I think he would choose the Panda dial. Look at that. That's cool. When people see this, this looks a lot more expensive than that $169. I would not believe this was a $169 watch. It definitely looks a lot more expensive. It feels a lot more expensive than it is. Very, very cool. Anyway, I'll do a quick Lume shot so you guys can see, and then we'll wrap up the video. But I think the Lume will actually be good on this because they do pay attention to Lume over at 9.4. They really worked the Lume on their previous versions of the successor, and they added more and more Lume until it really was actually a very well lumed watch. So let's check these out. These are prototypes, but let's check these out. I think these are pretty much ready for production, so they should have good Lume. Well, there you go. There's the extra $5 on the Panda dial. It's a fully Lume dial. Obviously, really good Lume on here. Looks excellent, very crisp. Even that tachymeter is lumed. I don't know if you could see that, if it picks up. It's not brightly lumed, but it is lumed. That little tachymeter right there. Lumed indices, those little plops that are on each hour marker. Hands are lumed. Even the end of the chronograph hand is lumed. So really nice, really good job on this one. And then the other two have exactly the same Lume. You could see just those little indices that are on the outside, and then the hands, and then of course the chronograph hand is also lumed. Really nice. I think this is an excellent offering for $169, $175. You're getting a fully lumed Panda. That is awesome. This is a pretty good offering. Again, 9.4 trying to offer real value for your money, and they have been working really hard to make improvements, and that's evident in these watches, as you can see. Very, very strong offering from this brand. Definitely check them out. I will leave a link in the description below. And also, tell me what you think of these watches in the comments below. I want to hear from you guys. Like I said, I always want to bring you guys high value, good value watches, and I think that 9.4 really do produce some really good watches for a good price, and this is no exception. Under $200 for a really interesting chronograph makes a lot of sense to me. But tell me what you think in the comments below. I want to hear from you guys. Please also don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. It's super helpful for the channel, and I very much appreciate it. Please follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is WatchChrisBlog. I have some links in the description. Those links are to Amazon. If you click those links and buy anything, it helps support the channel. It doesn't cost you anything extra. However, I very much appreciate it. Anyway, thank you for logging on. I'll catch you guys in the next video.